Hi everyone and welcome to today's class. Today I'm going to be showing you exactly how to position your lights, your mannequin, or if you are using a live model, I'll be showing you exactly how to get the best and the most out of it. So thankfully I am recording this video today and the weather is dull, so it's not bright, which is a good thing because this is where many of us have issues, recording when the weather is dull or when you only have the chance to do that at night. So I have this is a LED stand. Let me bring it down. This is a LED stand, a LED 660 stand. This is how it comes. You are able to turn it up and turn it down as you like. Then this is called a softbox, but this is a softbox for mobile phones. So if you're a photographer, I know you'll be saying this is not what our softbox looks like. The softbox for mobile users and the one for actual camera users are different. It comes with this cloth that you use to close it, but I removed mine because I noticed the light is brighter when I take off the clothes. So that's what it is. Mine has 4 bulbs inside. There are some that have 2, there are some that has 1, there are some that has 5. So depending on what you want to get and depending on the result you want to achieve, you can always buy either one. 1, 2, 3 does not matter. What matters is the brightness of what you are trying to achieve. Then something else you're going to be needing is a tripod stand or a mannequin stand to hold your mannequin head. Either this one or this type of mannequin or any mannequin at all. It's called a mannequin head. No, it's called a mannequin stand because you can put any kind of mannequin on it. So this is what we're going to be using today. We're using this mannequin and I'm positioning it at this angle. I have noticed that angles are better when it comes to taking pictures. So if you have a 4-corner room, it's always better to choose the angle. So you can clearly see this is the wall of my house, and you can see there's 4 corners. I have this chair here, so you can clearly see that it's by the corner. So when you put your object of consecration or your object of focus at this point, your light should form a triangle to that focus. So you can clearly see this is the triangle. It should form a triangle because you're trying to cast every light to this, okay? So now we have this, and we're going to put it on. Help me put it on. Put this one on. So we already have the first light. And we have the second one. Now, for this light, I used the, not the white lights. I love using a mix of 2 lights, white and a little bit of color. And the reason is that it gives structure and adds a little bit of texture to my object of consecration, right? So meaning that this is going to be casting like a more natural color, and this is going to be casting it off, giving it that white look, and then this creates a shadow on this part and makes this part very clear, meaning that you can see whatever object I see on this other side clearer, which is a better dimension for your viewers. So if I'm taking this, I have this, my object of focus or concentration at this point. Then we're also going to be needing, I forgot to mention, your tripod stand for your camera or your phone. Let me have the other phone. So this is where, so you place your, depending on what you're creating for. If you're creating for Instagram Reels, then it's going to be this way. Your phone has to take that dimension. I think it's a 4x3. But if you're creating for YouTube, then you put it this way. So landscape, portrait, depending on what you want. This is landscape, this is portrait. So don't make that mistake. If you're creating something for Instagram, you have to really take the pain to keep it this way. If you want to do Instagram and YouTube and you have both phones, perfect. You put one this way, you put the other one that way. But if you're too tired and lazy sometimes like me, it's always best to shoot in this way, but just make sure your object of focus is at the center so that when editing, you can easily cut out those excess parts and you still have your focus and you don't lose out on the details. So for this, we are going to be assuming we are creating a reel, and you're going to see exactly what that looks like on my phone. From the last class we had, I mentioned that your camera should be directly behind your light. So I'm going to back you now because I want you to see what I'm doing. So this is the phone and this is the video. So if your camera is behind, it's not blocking off on any lights. So you can clearly see, you can always adjust and move this as need be. You can reduce the length or increase the height as need be. So don't say, oh, Mama said it should be triangle. Sometimes, if it's casting more shadow on the other side, position your light towards that angle to ward off the shadow. You're going to experience or have a lot of shadows when you are shooting at night. So you can see I have this focus. If I put this inside, the light is going to be reflecting on my camera and it will make me not exactly see and capture the best of my video. So I stay this way and I make my video. And with this tripod stand, with this my tripod, I can always move it as I want with this. One other trick you should know when taking pictures is it's better to capture from many angles. You've captured the front, perfect. You move to the side, and as you move, you have to move the light. At the end of the day, your light, just remember this, your light should form a triangle shape. So as you move it, you get this angle, you take it up, you take it down. There's no one way fits all for anything, depending on what you want to show. Now, some other trick I want to show you is, most times when you see people take Instagram pictures or on YouTube, you notice that it's so smooth. And you're wondering, why is the picture so smooth? Let me tell you the secret to it. This is what makes the picture so smooth. This is called a wax stick. Any wax stick, as long as it's a wax stick for hair, is perfect. And this is a hot comb. So I'm not going to apply this on this because I'm already done with this hair. I'm so sorry. You apply it a little. Don't put too much because you don't want your hair to be very sticky at the end of the day. And then you're going to take your time to go over this as many times as you possibly can until you've achieved that perfect layer top. There's going to be a video on how exactly to achieve the smooth layer top. So just don't take this as an education for that. Just know that you can always watch that later. When you do that, to get that smoothing edges so that you don't see all of these holes, there is another comb you use. And I have a smoothing brush. So this is a brush. You can get any one, different sizes. There's small, there's big. It's usually soft. It does not have strong bristles. It is very soft bristles. So with it, you can always comb. Once you put it on that side, can you see it covers up every space? Once you put it on it, it covers off. Watch the difference when I use this comb. When I use this, it creates some spacing, which is not going to give you a fine texture of your hairs at the end of the day. And you constantly have to explain to your customers or your clients that, oh, this hair is good, it's 100% human hair. But once you use this, it creates a fine texture on it. And then you can go ahead and take your pictures. Now, when you want to add volume to your hair, it's always best to add volumes when you coil your hair. You don't add volume to straight hairs. Really, the only way to add volume to straight hairs is to spread it out across to the neck of the mannequin, whether a live model or you're using a mannequin head like this. So when you want to do that and it coils, always make sure you spray this. A little goes a long way. You don't have to put too much of it. And once you've done that, use your hands. Most times I like to use my hands and do something like this. When you spread it out, it gives it an illusion that it is very full. And for photo centric images or content, the hair needs to really look full and luscious, right? For people to say, I want to see something like this, because once it is very scanty, they're always going to be like, this hair is not full. Then you constantly have to explain, no, the hair is very full, it's very full. You don't need all of those drama. Imagine you have 100 people in your DM. Is that what you want to keep doing for each one of them? So you're going to have to take pictures and create that illusion of fullness, because when they actually get the hair, it's going to be full. So yeah, if you have any questions, please ask those questions. Until next time, see you. Practice. Practice makes perfect. No learning makes sense until you put it into practice.
The full course on Wig Revamp begins on the 17th of May. If you're yet to register, use the link in the description box or you can leave a comment and we'll get to you. The course covers a whole range of how to revamp all hair types from straight to coily, bone straight and even braided wigs. It is just 30,000 naira and you would also be learning basic hairstyling just like you see in this video. I can't wait to see you in